Okay, let's start with the iPhone 16 and then the Pro. I think it's a good upgrade for the iPhone 15 this year. If you have your eyes on the 16, I think you will like it. So, what's changed? Design-wise, nothing much. Same square design, aluminum body, same screen size, same display, no high refresh rate display, same speakers, same starting storage. In fact, the phone looks very similar to the iPhone 12, which was released 4 years ago. It's starting to show its age. Small changes are there if you notice keenly. First, the camera module is not diagonal but straight. Apple's reasoning for this is now you can capture spatial videos like 3D on your Apple Vision Pro. Again, which $4,000 Apple Vision Pro user owns an iPhone 16 rather than a 16 Pro? Anyways, in terms of colors, they are the same base colors: blue, green, pink, black and white. Slightly punchier version than last year's. The base iPhone is getting 2 new buttons. First is the action button that we all saw from last year's Pro models. I'll be honest, I love the action button. I thought it's a gimmick, but I genuinely use it every single day. So I'm very happy to see it coming to iPhone 16 as well. The second button is on the other side of the phone, called the camera control. Basically, it's a shutter button, but this is not an actual button, it's a solid touch sensitive button, just like the trackpad on the MacBooks. We feel a press using vibration. Apple says we can use this button to open the camera app, press to take a photo, and additionally we can use to swipe or half press for more functionality like zooming in, changing photo styles, changing portrait blur, etc. Even though it's not a flashy feature, it's nice to see another custom button. And the best part is, both the Pro and non-Pro models are getting this together. Usually, Apple reserves new features or buttons to the Pro phones first. There are no major changes to cameras this year to non-Pro phones. Macro photography is coming to ultra-wide lens. Oh, some more photographic style too, but that's it. The change I like the most is to the internals. The iPhone 16 is getting the A18 chip. I like this because the base model is jumping one generation ahead. iPhone 15 came with A16, so instead of A17, getting an A18 is a good news. The reason for this jump is Apple Intelligence. If you don't know what Apple Intelligence is, it's Apple's AI features. Like you can rewrite paragraphs using AI, you can generate images and emojis using AI, you can also ask frequent questions directly to ChatGPT, you can remove distractions in your photos using AI. All nice features. My personal favorite of Apple Intelligence is improved Siri. Siri can do so much more complicated actions than before. Subscribe to see full demo on Apple Intelligence. But Apple Intelligence is not launching now. It will come later this year, which is disappointing. But the 6-core process made with 3 nanometer tech is powerful enough to handle all the AI tasks easily. Currently, this is the most powerful smartphone chip. Oh, iPhone 16 is also getting a feature called Visual Intelligence. This is like Google Lens. You hold the shutter button, the Apple AI will identify what's on the camera and give relevant information. I miss the circle to search on my phone, but maybe this will be a consolation. The front display is said to be more durable. The phone's max brightness is still the same, but the minimum brightness can now go as low as 1 nit. The mics have gotten better and the battery on the 16 and 16 Plus is also slightly larger and will give 22 hours of video playback over 20 hours on the previous models. The best part for me is iPhone 16 is getting 25-watt wireless fast charging with MagSafe. Love all these changes, small but incremental and meaningful. I think that's pretty much about the iPhone 16. Decent upgrade. We'll talk about if you should upgrade after talking about the Pro phones. The leaks were all pretty much spot on. No design changes, still a 5-year-old design. The Pro and Pro Max are both getting larger displays, 6.3 inches and 6.9 inches. The phone itself did not get too big because they shrunk the borders significantly and it's very evident. The front of the phone looks great, same titanium finish, 4 colors. This new color is called the Desert. Looks very similar to the iPhone 11 Pro Rose Gold. Other than this, the Pro phones are getting all the new features we spoke about in the iPhone 16 section, like the camera control button, more durable front glass, Apple Intelligence features, improved battery capacity and battery life, 25-watt fast wireless charging, etc. Even the processor is the same for most of the part. The iPhone 16 comes with an A18 processor, while the iPhone 16 Pro comes with an A18 Pro processor. Both are very identical except that A18 Pro has one extra GPU core. It also has an advanced media engine to handle USB 3.0, ProMotion display and ProRes video recording. You can actually see this from their press material. The 16 Pro is 15% faster than the 15 Pro, while the 16 is 30% faster than the iPhone 15. If you calculate the benchmarks, both come out around 3400 points on a single core and multi-core benchmark. So very identical performance. In terms of camera, there are three important changes. First, the smaller 16 Pro is also getting the Tetra Prism 5x telephoto lens. This is the reason why the phone became bigger in the first place. Second, the ultra-wide camera, which was 12 megapixel sensor before, is getting a 48 megapixel sensor now. Great news for ultra-wide fans. Third, the main sensor is mostly the same, except the readout from the sensor is much faster. First, you can take photos much faster, which was already good. But second, this faster readout is enabling 4K 120p mode. 120p means reading 120 frames per second in 4K resolution. This is awesome, thinking of how powerful the whole pipeline is. But be aware that 4K 120 may not look as good as 4K 60. More cinematic? Sure. But if you increase frame rate, you will need more light, you will need to reduce shutter speed, which all can result in a lower quality image than 60p. So don't expect magic here, there might be a trade-off. Apple's website also says that the lens have a new anti-reflecting coating. Will this reduce the light flares in videos? Not sure, we'll need to test and see. The mics on the iPhone 16 Pro are also vastly improved with some software to change the audio recording mode. Same starting storage, same price, rest of the phone looks the same. Okay, what's my overall take? Actually, I am slightly disappointed with the upgrades. Apple Intelligence was the highlight, but that will be available on older iPhone 15 Pro models as well. Which means if you have an iPhone 15 Pro, you most definitely do not need the upgrade. Just for the 4K 120 and the larger display, not worth it. But if you're coming from the 14 Pro, maybe, but hold off for a year. The next year you could see a redesign. But for those who are considering an iPhone 16, this could be a nice upgrade for sure. There is a 2-year processor leap, Apple Intelligence, Visual Intelligence, macro photos, new shutter button, new action button, better ultra-wide camera with the 25-watt wireless fast charging. I think it's a worthy upgrade even from iPhone 15. If you are on even older models like iPhone 13 or 14, you will definitely see noticeable improvements. I want the Pro phones to focus more on upgrades that matter to common people rather than cinema professionals. And please bring 120Hz display and larger storage to non-Pro phones as well. It's too late already. Okay, that's it for this video. I hope you liked it. Please subscribe if you did. I'll see you all in the next one. This is Anjana. Bye-bye.